Hey Virgo, welcome back. This is your mid-April you versus them reading. Virgo, I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you might be dealing with, and we'll look at your perception of each other, how you genuinely feel, what any blockages are in the connection, and the next steps forward. So let's go ahead and get started. Keep in mind that the person you might be dealing with can be intimate or platonic, and also the message can be interchangeable because it is a general reading. So overall shared energy is that of Pisces energy. You may have that in your chart for some of you, or be connecting with one. But it's really just speaking of there needing to be compassion and healing and empathy within the connection, or that will be highlighted during this time frame. It's a really spiritual type of energy, Virgo. It is also a very emotional energy. So you might have a lot of mood shifts going on, or you might be dealing with someone that's got a lot of moodiness going on. So that's just kind of an FYI. Can be in a bit of an escapist type of energy as well, so you want to be cautious of that. Not that it's not okay to escape once in a while, but you don't want to get too lost in that, okay? So your overall supported energy during this time frame is the Page of Swords, which is a bit of an untrusting type of energy, right? It is talks about either gossip or lies. There might be something like that going on within the connection. For some of you, for others of you, this is just, yeah, it's a really untrusting vibe. It is kind of being on guard. Okay, so that might be the energy that you're embodying during this time frame. So we'll see. Person you are connecting with, they have the Hierophant here. Okay, so this person's energy is all about commitments, relationships, how they deal with relationships, taking a look at that, and also looking at their belief system, spirituality, religion, things that maybe they grew up with that were very traditional to them, may be re-looked at during this time frame for whatever reason that is, okay? So an interesting vibe here that I'm getting from your person, Virgo. What's the recent past energy for Virgo? You have the Three of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. So, Virgo, you know, it's the sense of wanting to be able to let your walls down. You know, I feel like Virgo, you want to be able to be vulnerable, okay? Or to show your real self in the connection and have cooperation there, okay? But there's this untrusting vibe here, you know, that someone is maybe not telling you the full truth, or it's like just not fully having faith in the commitment at times, you know? It's like being open, but not open. So let's see what this person's recent past energy is then. King of Pentacles. Sorry, the Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. So you both have the Seven of Wands. Both of you are a little bit protective, okay, in the energy and the connection. This person really doesn't want to hear it, okay? Or at least in the recent past, they didn't want to hear it, you know? If they feel like there's something that's going to disturb their peace of mind or the way that they are living, or, you know, whatever it is that they may construe as negative, they may have literally walled themselves off to that energy, or to you if you were the one bringing them that energy. Just like, you know, almost putting their fingers in their ears like, oh, la, 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 I can't hear you, you know? And I think it was a self-protection mechanism, okay? Especially if this person felt like they were being judged or targeted or whatever this may be. This person, you know, they're a little bit, oops, sorry Virgo, that was my foot. Didn't mean to scare you. This person is a little bit slow to change, okay? They like what they like, and they, you know, they're not like, at least in the recent past, like impulsive in that when it's something that they truly believe in, or like a stance that they have truly taken, then it's hard to kind of budge them from that, I feel. So what's your perception of this person, Virgo? Three of Wands. Two of Swords. Whoa, okay. All right. Your perception is the Three of Wands, Two of Swords, Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, and the Death card. Okay? So Virgo, you love this person, huh? Yeah. There's a spark here in the connection that keeps you to some degree or another, all right? I think that you perceive that there is potential for great love here, okay? Or some of you have great love, or this person you. And there's moments where you want to move forward in the connection, or it does move forward, but there are trust issues here, okay? And you perceive like this person as, I don't know, like wanting to move forward and then wanting to be distant, then things resparking, then there being love there again, and then things ending. And it could be a very vicious cycle here. For some of you, you view this person kind of going through emotional changes, okay? The things that used to bring them passion, not bringing them passion anymore. The things that used to bring them love, not giving them love anymore. Because if you recall at the beginning of the reading, this person is going through shifts and changes in their commitment sector, in their relationships, and how they relate to others and themselves. So you could be, your perception is that this person is changing. But so are you. All right. So what is their perception of you, Virgo? What is their perception of you? So they have the Hermit, the Three of Pentacles. So Virgo, this person's, they want cooperation with you. They want to build with you. They want to feel comfortable around you. They feel like you're distant from them, whether that's mentally, physically, or emotionally at times. They see you going through a lot of spiritual changes. So this person is going through changes like in the relationship, emotional sector, and you're going through really high level spiritual and soul changes here, okay? And I've been seeing that, Virgo, for a while in your readings, that kind of spiritual quality to the readings for, I want to say, at least the last 6 to 8 months, okay? So interesting way that they view you there. So underneath it all, how do you genuinely feel, Virgo? How do you genuinely feel? Ooh. You have the High Priestess, the Devil, the Hierophant. See, here's those trust issues again showing up now 3 times. And I have the song Issues playing in the back of my head. I got issues, but you got them too. So give them all to me and I'll give mine to you. Yeah. So genuinely, I think that there is a codependency in relation to this connection here. Okay, because with the Devil with the Hierophant speaks of, yes, a strong commitment or a strong connection, but also there is karma to be worked out within the dynamic. There's a codependency issue here on the connection, whether that's you being codependent towards the connection or this person being codependent towards the connection, or both. And there's also a very spiritual type of energy to the connection where you're having to use your intuition more than you've ever had to use it before, where this connection almost makes you reevaluate your own belief systems when it comes to traditions that you've held, or like beliefs, religion, spirituality, beliefs that you even have about yourself and how you behave in connections, okay? So, yeah. And this is falling in the sector of how you genuinely feel. So I do feel like you genuinely don't trust something about the connection. I do feel that at the same time there is an intense or obsessive quality to the connection, and some of you genuinely want commitment. you know? So how does this person genuinely feel towards you? Knight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, the Four of Cups. So Virgo, this person, you know, underneath it all, they go back and forth between being open to it to being disinterested in the connection. Maybe it's too much. You know, it's like sometimes they get caught up like in the fantasy and the love and the, you know, wanting that in their life. And then at other times they're like, nah, I'm comfortable in my comfort zone and who I am, and I don't really want to change. And I think this connection requires a lot of change because I saw a lot of karma here. And then they kind of stop paying it attention, or they don't want to work on it anymore, or they just rather ignore the problems, ignore the issues, whatever, you know, or they view you that way, because it can be vice versa. But I just feel like there is genuine love here, but this person also genuinely loves their comfort zone of being who they are. You know, they're pretty fixed in their nature. Could be a fixed sign. So let's look at the blockages then. What are the blockages for Virgo? So Virgo, you have the Knave of Wands here as your blockage. So there's that spark. There's that spark. Now, why would that show up in the blockage? There could be a lack of interest or a lack of that spark, okay? You know, and that could be like just that lack of feeling, I don't know, motivated within the connection, all right? That kind of prevents things from moving forward. Like someone here almost has a lack of motivation at times. So what is this person's blockage over here? The King of Wands. Whoa. Yes. Your blockages are the same, but this person's is much, much bigger than yours. So this person's blockage is, yeah, also lack of motivation, letting ego get in the way, getting frustrated, temperament, mood swings, things like that kind of blocks the growth here. So let's see what the next steps are in the connection here, Virgo. Now remember, the future energies can be changed with free will, okay? But as of now, this is what the energy is supporting. So it's the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, Queen of Swords. So there's a truth bomb coming here. You know, there's direct, concise, truthful, blunt communication going on, all right? There's also an opportunity for a new commitment for some of you, or a renewed commitment in the connection, okay? But it's only after, you know, kind of the cold, hard truth. You might need to come to some understandings in the connection, come out of this illusionary period. And it's a very blunt energy. It's a very direct energy. So Virgo, that might be the stance that you're taking. But the energy was encouraging you to not forget about empathy, you know, and compassion and healing during this time frame. So just be cautious with that energy there. All right, because it could come off a bit harsher than maybe you intend it to. So what is this person's next steps? Four of Wands, Queen of Cups. Yeah, this person's, they're quite emotional, okay? So it's so funny because they're this very fixed energy, you know, only want to change when I want to change, you know, or, you know, even moody at times. But honestly, underneath it all, they're quite sensitive. Even if they're a masculine, they may have a very emotional feminine energy to them. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with that. We all have masculine and feminine in our charts, but I feel like this person is very sensitive, okay? And so if you're going to come at them with the blunt truth, facts, that's it. It may really affect this person to a deeper level, emotionally speaking, than you think. So this person is trying to find stability here in their emotional well-being, as I just stated. They're gaining some new perspective. So I think both of you are coming to an understanding here. There may be a pause during this time frame, or a moment where this person wants to take like a time out from the connection, and it's because emotionally they may be trying to get balanced or feeling overwhelmed, you know, and they're trying to keep that energy stable here. All right. But I do see enlightenment here on their side and gaining another perspective. So yes. Virgo, intense read here, okay? So let me tell you the zodiac signs I have out, but do not get too caught up on that because it's a general reading. It could be any zodiac sign, but I'll tell you which ones are being highlighted. Pisces is here, Taurus is here twice, Capricorn, Scorpio, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Pisces, Virgo, could be Capricorn as well. Those are the predominant zodiac signs I have, but like I said, if it resonates, it resonates. Also, please do check out my social media account links down in the description box below. You can catch my Facebook, my Instagram, and my other YouTube all linked. Thank you so much for supporting me. If you haven't yet, please do subscribe. Also, you can become a private member for a small monthly fee and get additional videos that you can't get anywhere else. You could click on the join button to find out more. Also, I have merchandise linked below. Check it out. Wishing you the best, guys. Till next time, my friends. Namaste. Bye.